That was awesome. Game 5 of the NBA Finals. The unbelievable drama, awesome. The game itself was awesome. The injury was horrible. I try to avoid hyperbole at all costs, but that was as emotional, exciting, dramatic of a single game as I've seen in a long, long time. Is that too much?
No, I'd agree with that. The champions, the juggernaut back against the wall. KD's back for a little while. The crowd was pumped. They were expecting to see a championship. They thought the Raptors were going to finish it off. The play on the court lived up to the hype. Other than obviously the injury, it's hard to complain about too much of what you saw.
Had all the elements you want in a fairy tale. Whether it was Toronto up 6 with 3 minutes to go, closing it out. Kyle Lowry almost hitting the game-winning shot. But then Klay Thompson and Steph Curry, and that's the difference. Those guys have been the catalyst. And Draymond played well, but hitting the big shots at the right time, it was Steph and Klay. And it was a messy final 3 minutes for both teams. The opportunities were missed for Toronto, and then Golden State was able to take advantage after they let their lead slip away. And just so much goes into it, and there's never 100% on with any take what's it going to be, because you look at the Kevin Durant situation. His team was down 3-1. Was he 100%? No, but he was confident enough in himself that he wanted to take the court. There were enough people that were like, okay, we're good with this right now, and it's unfortunate to see what happened with his Achilles, and then the fallout effect in that, not just the NBA next year, but within the game, the adjustment, the emotional turnaround that Golden State had to have going, well, he was back, now he's not, so here we go.
We'll never know what it was like, or maybe we will, the emotion in that locker room, right? You go in there and they say, it's our brother, your buddy, your teammate, your whatever. You see Kevin Durant in that locker room. The way they came out, I think the professionalism, the fortitude, I don't even know what intestitude means, but there's something they say about a heart of a champion, right? How you got to just knock that champion out. And that champion was knocked down.
Yeah.
But they weren't knocked out. Steph and Klay hitting those shots. The defense by Iguodala, by Draymond, there's something about being a champion. And whatever that intangible is, I think it's real.
Oh, absolutely. And, not just the Durant injury, but you had the moving screen call on Cousins, like the over and back, everything that could go wrong.
Goaltending.
Yeah, exactly. Everything that could go wrong for them was going wrong. Like JJ said, Toronto suddenly goes up by 6. I thought at that point it was over. I'm like, wow, this is it for Golden State. Yeah. And until it wasn't, and you brought up Thompson and Steph hitting those big threes. You got a big defensive stop at the end, because down 1 with the ball, you had to think Toronto was going to go down and score.
And just taking a step back and looking at this overall series, I think this is great for the NBA because it was a foregone conclusion that the Warriors were going to win this series. And even without KD, well, he's going to come back and he's going to be the ultimate closer. But now I see adversity, and you get to see Golden State in a different light. And I get that they've won a lot, and what do people do? They hate winners. They don't like teams that win. But you're seeing them respond to something. I think it feels weird to say, but I think Klay Thompson's like the most underappreciated player in the league, even though we talk about how good he is both ways. But to me, even missing a game, if the Warriors win this, he's my MVP. Like, I'm giving him that MVP trophy. He's averaging 25 points a game, shooting 57% from 3, plus the defense on Kawhi Leonard. And you're just reminded, this team is really good. They just happen to have KD and go from amazing to just utter dominant. But seeing what they're doing now just kind of reminds you of what this run has been for them the last 5 years.
Who knew? The NBA was fine without LeBron in the playoffs. It's been okay, and it's been entertaining, and it's been really fun.
Your weekly Benchwarmers code word is radio, and text Red Roof to 62582 for your chance to win a free 2-night stay at any Red Roof Inn nationwide.
Who knew?
Yeah, that's funny, but it's true.
No LeBron, and it's still really good.
Yeah.